Hey guys, what's up? It's JDawgs here, and you may be wondering, why am I looking at the sky? Well, the frames here have gotten horrible. The frames are killing me. I don't know what's going on with all this. We're trying to resolve it. I've dedicated more RAM to Minecraft, but you can see there are bits and places, not everywhere, just certain spots that I lag really bad now. We've been working on doing some building, and I don't know what's causing it. Some people say it's the micro blocks. I don't know if these glowstone nooks that I use can cause lag. The vacuum hoppers, since they technically have transparency to them, do they cause lag because of the particles? I don't know, but you'll notice if we start going over this way, the frames are going to get super choppy. Like really choppy. I've gotten as low as 4 frames going through here. And then getting over here, we're fine again. So it's not anything over here. It's something between here and the tree farm that it's killing my frames. So my apologies if, oh, yep, there it goes. You can see when I hit the spot. And I thought maybe it's the bees, because the bees last time were causing some lag. They still do cause lag. Like if I get over here pretty close, you can see that there are lots of particles and stuff going on, but I don't think that's the problem. I don't think it's the bees, because like right now it's choppy, but not like super choppy. So some people say it's because I'm flying around a lot, but I only stay within this area right here. I don't leave this area very much, so it's already loaded. Anyways, that's part of what I wanted to talk to you guys about. You can see here I've got my hat on so I can see what kind of saplings we're going to get. And curiosity's got me, so we're going to take some of this down, collect some of these. Not too much, because I don't want to overflow my inventory like I already have. But I want to see if we get anything new. Plum sapling, I don't know if we've gotten that one yet. Pomelo sapling, that's definitely a new one. We're going to need to go check that out. We've got some cherries, hill cherry saplings. Those are old ones. We know what those are. You can see here I've been collecting some of the walnut ones. I need to mark these is one thing of what I need to do, because I don't ever remember which one is which. And so I don't want to really put picture frames on them, because I know picture frames are even more lag. Signs we could do, but I've heard that's even lag too, so I have no clue. I don't know what we're going to do, but we've got to figure out some way of getting rid of the lag around here, because it's getting insanely bad. Alright, what do we got here? Lemon saplings, I believe these are lemons, yes. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take those out. Let's give lemon a chest of their own. And it's going to be the second to last chest, okay, so we can remember that pretty easily. Take all the lemons out. These, oh, key lime. So we've got 3. We've got pomelo, key lime, and plum. I believe those are all new ones. Let me look over here real quick. I don't see any of those. Yeah, I believe those are all 3 new saplings, so we can go check those out, grow them up, and see what they're going to end up being. Any of them drop down here by chance? Does not look like it. There's a couple things up here. And we'll take the rest of these down later. I wanted to see if we got anything new from that. We also may get some new ones from these here too. I'm not sure. Let's pop one of these loose. See what we get real quick. Oh. Boop. There we go. Oh, there's some new fruits off of that we don't have. Alright. Let's see what we got over here. So we'll get down to this chest, since we know we're going to have the lemons. Lemon saplings all through it. Down 2 is these guys. And it looks like, yeah, so we've mostly gotten the same thing. We've also got lemons that we're getting as a fruit, which I think can be used for different stuff. I'm not sure what those are used for. Let's see, hit U on it. Put it in a squeezer, we can get a juice can, so it's just mainly juice. Cherries, I believe they're just used for juice also. Oh, you can get seed oil from the cherries, okay. Not sure what the juice is used for, but we'll figure that out later. Let's make sure we pick up everything here. I don't want to lose any of these saplings that we may get. Because we wait long enough for these saplings, we want to make sure we get them all. Alright. And anything... Yep, there's a couple up there. So, yeah, you can clearly tell the lag is getting pretty harsh. And, hopefully it either improves or something changes, because, man, oh man, like, when I'm not recording, I was going to say streaming, when I'm not recording, it's not so bad, really. Could be worse. But when I start recording, they just get so bad. Normally not recording, I'm getting, well, lately not recording, I've been getting like anywhere between 40 and 60 frames, which isn't bad, you know. It's not great, but for Feed the Beast, it's not bad. When I'm recording, yeah. Let's take a look here. We got 9 to 10 frames, it looks like. And if I start walking around too much, they'll drop. They'll drop like 7. Let's see. Can we get them to go lower than 7? I've had them lower than 7 before. If we turn this way, this is always what does it. Yep, there's 5. Yeah, so you can see the frames are taking a huge hit. And I thought it was the lava tank down there maybe, or one of those liquid tanks. So I busted one of them, not like where we lost all the lava, but just busted one to where it would get rid of the particle. And that didn't really do anything. I thought it might be some of Wish's animals, so we killed off some of her animals, but we saved enough to where she could breed them again. That kind of helped, but not really. I raised it. I was on 3 gig dedicated RAM for this, and now we're at 4. That kind of helped, but not really. It's just minute things. I tried turning shaders on and off because of that quirky thing we had before. That really didn't help once I started recording. And then I tried changing render distance, and again, it helps when I'm not recording, but for some reason when I start recording, it's gone. So let's get ourselves some bone meal. Bones will work. And I want to see what these 3 trees look like. So let's go over here, run these through this guy, because I believe this is where we get the most bones. And it goes rather quickly. Back here at the back, you guys know I've had this set up going for a while now. We've got our fabricator still back here. I've got tons and tons of these combs going through here still from the last time, which they're about halfway or so. We had a bunch of honey that was going through here. Yeah, let's take those out so the honey can keep going. Let's get this transferred over. Alright. Alright, so we need to get to work today, because I got a couple things I want to do. But first I want to check out these saplings, so let's get back over here. The bone meal should be ready for us. Yep, there we go. And let's get out here and see what kind of trees we got, because we've got that tree room now, so I definitely want to fill it. I think it's going to get filled and then some by the time we're done playing on this server, because, yeah, it's going to be one of those things where we get a ton of stuff going on. So let's see here. Let's try the pomelo. Oh, okay. So what kind of wood is that? Citrus wood. I think we already have citrus wood. I'm pretty sure. And those should just dissolve, I believe. Alright. Let's check the key lime. Is that going to be citrus also? Just because of the way it's set up. Looks like it. Let's just bust that so we can... Yeah, it's citrus also. So let's take that down. Get those. And let's check the last one. Oh, here we go. We got our saplings. Good, good, good. Put those up there. Let's check out the plum. Now, I do believe we had plum. I'm not sure. I don't recognize that. That's plum wood? Okay. It's a weird looking wood. Let's see here. Oh, it's like a purplish color. Well, it makes sense if purple is plum. It looks pretty good. Let's take a look at it here. Boop, boop. Oh, that's pretty nice. So that'll work out well. Alright. Let's take those back up. So we have some new colors that we're going to be able to work with. But let's put that back up there for now. I want to go up and grab one of our stacks of bees up here, if I can manage to fly. Because we are going to take these guys and we're going to start melting them down. We get so many of the tropicals, I think that's going to be the one we do. And I've decided, instead of making all the machines up there and putting them up in that room, I want to keep that room just kind of secluded by itself. And so I've decided that we're going to go downstairs here. We're going to have the room right there. But before we head there, let me put this in my backpack so it's not so slowing us down so much. So this is going to be where the room is, but before we go there, I want to go downstairs. I've done some decorating to the room below, which is going to be where we set up all the spawner stuff. And so I want to kind of show you guys what I've done. I was going to do it on camera, but like, okay, for me, building is really difficult, so it took me about an hour and a half to do what you're about to see, and just like Sed told me, it's going to get explained in about 5 seconds. But here's my design, and I think it came out pretty cool. I went for like more shapes and angles and lines with this, so you can see I've got these lines that run along the ceiling, come down the wall, and then go along the floor. I think it came out pretty cool though, and I wanted to use some blocks I don't normally use. So we've got the crag rock that's up here on the ceiling, kind of defying gravity because it looks like gravel. We've got the ash block that's here on the walls, which I normally don't use very much. And then we use some that we normally use, which is like the marble and the basalt. And then on the floor here, we've got some futuristic armor plating. So that's been most everything in here has been chiseled except for the ash and the basalt. The basalt was just crafted into that, and the ash is just natural. So is the crag rock here, and then I also have ash that's on the ceiling in a different design. And I didn't want to like mimic the designs exactly, so you can see like this one's offset just a little bit, but down on the bottom, it's like actually on the inside where the crag rock is. So different parts are mimicked. You can see there's a shape here that goes into like a little T, but up on the top, the crag rock is what goes into the T. And so, yeah, I was trying to go for something cool, and I think it came out nicely. Over here will be eventually carved out, which I think I'm going to go ahead and take this part out right now, because I think we'll go ahead and use it. Whoops, I did not mean to bust that. What did I bust? Busted a piece of basalt, I think. Yep, right there. So this eventually will come through, and this will be a hallway probably, and we'll kind of open it up. Over here on this side, this is where the mobs come down on that, and over here is where we've got the slime thing again, of course. So we'll be working with that probably pretty soon. Do we have enough light back here? I didn't check that yet. Looks like it. But anyways, that's the design that I went for with this. I think it turned out pretty cool. I actually just realized this piece of basalt is actually supposed to be right there, I think. Maybe? No? Well, it is now. Okay. But yeah, that's what I ended up with down here. And we'll probably have most of this just kind of opened up. And possibly some doorways to other places. I've got the quarry going over here. I'll show you guys how far down it is real quick. And how we've been doing. So yeah, we've got quite a bit going on over here. It's pretty far down. Like it's just about done. I think it's around level 30-ish. We hit some poison water though, so that's going to be a little awkward to clean out. I think I'm going to go ahead and remove the regular water down here, because that poison water is almost covering it. And the only reason I had water in the first place was to help against the lava. So I'm going to let this come all the way down, and I'm going to put the regular water right down here, about right there. And then this one over here we can completely take down, because the poison water will just drain over any lava that we get, so we'll be fine there. And then removing the poison water is going to be the hard part, which is a pain in the butt. And we're about to get some frame lag now that we're over here. But yeah, that's been doing pretty good. I've been constantly emptying out the chest over here, because they weren't quite able to take the capacity of what it was being given out. So you can see here that it's already almost to the last chest of stuff. But I've taken some of it out to where it's not quite so filled up. And I just kind of go through and reorganize it each time so I can take out what I need. And one of the things is this essence dust. Oh man, I've made a ton of stuff with essence dust. Basically what I've been doing is just crafting it all into the highest tier, and then eventually we're going to take... Oh, there's some frame lag. Okay. Eventually we're going to take and make the armor out of it, because that's one of the things I do want to do on the server here, or want to try to do, is make all the different types of armor. And with what we have so far, we have a few of them, but not a lot. We have this one here. We've got some diamond armor, which needs a helmet. We've got, of course, this stuff over here, which is all the power suit stuff. We have our bee suit up here, and we have our Thaumcraft suit. So far we've just basically been working on like the harder ones, or the special ones. I won't actually say harder ones, but the more special ones. We've been working on those. So let me dump all this into a bag so we can just kind of get rid of what's in our inventory here. Let's swap our hat out, and let's put this guy up. So this is one of the first things I want to take out and work with here. So let's take that out. I made a bunch more deep storage units, by the way, because that quarry down there is definitely making some of these barrels up here more than 64. You can see this one here is like 9,000 marble. We've got 8,000 sandstone. We've got almost 5,000 granite. So we've got quite a bit going on here. But lower down here where I was talking about, I think this is going to be our bee room. The honey can be here because it's, well, already there. And over on this side we are going to have bee DNA. Now, if you guys don't know how to do that, we're going to work on that, but I want to put the floor in. And I think this cherry wood is going to work really good for a type of wood that looks like honey, in my opinion. And so we're going to place it down really quick and put it along through here. And I'm not going to do any special design for this or anything. My idea for what is up above ground, yeah, I'm definitely getting some lag here. But my idea for what is above ground is to make it look like a beehive. And basically down here we're just going to kind of go with that same idea. So it's just going to have like a beehive look to it over here. I may even put some hive blocks into the walls like I'm going to up top. And different things like that. So try to get this done up. I don't think we're going to have enough, actually. Let's get across here, see what we can put in. Oh shoot, I don't think we're going to have enough. And you're in the wrong spot anyways. You're supposed to be there. Okay. Yeah, we got like 16 blocks left. Okay. Let's put in the floor. Yeah, this is a big part of the reason why I don't build on camera also, because we have a lot of where I put the blocks in the wrong spots because of lag or whatever, switching through blocks, and I don't know. Like, if you guys like seeing that kind of stuff, whether it's out here or on vanilla or wherever, let me know and I'll do more of it. But it just feels like that there's, you know, it just isn't something I think you guys want to see. So anyways, I'm going to, let's see, how can we work this? So basically we need, we've got our bee barrel. We need item ducts to move that into a DNA extractor. And then, let me see over here. I've got a little list. Alright. Let me stretch this out here. Okay, so we've got our bee barrel on us. I think what we're going to do is run it all over to right up in here somewhere for now, and we'll probably end up moving it. Let's go craft the piece that we need to work on this with. Oopsie daisy. Oops. What the? Okay, hold on a minute. I gotta be able to see how long I've been recording. Okay. Go up. There we go. So let's craft this up. And the recipe for it, the DNA extractor. So I've already pre-made a lot of these things. This took one of these pulsating chipsets, so we had to use our assembly table again. Rather easy, just took a few seconds. And then we got bronze gears, which were easy. The power module, which again was just more gears, some pistons, gold and redstone. And then one of these sturdy casings, which we've had before. So let's go ahead and craft that up and make it and put it away. Okay, so let's go ahead and get things going here. We need to make what's called labware, from my understanding. Labware. Okay, so this stuff up here, you can see it's rather easy to make, but it takes diamonds, which is going to get kind of pricey. And I don't know how much labware this thing uses, but we're going to go ahead and make some up because we have the stuff to make it. Let's make 64. Nope, we can't make 64. We need glass panes. Okay, boop, and a boop. Let's make like 32 of those, dump them in there, and one more of those. Okay, so we've got 64. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how much this takes. That's 4 diamonds right there that we just went through. But eventually we'll get a hopper and put more of these on top if we start getting more diamonds. And so that's why I've been trying to find every way possible to get more and more diamonds, so that some of this stuff is going to be easier to do. Alright, so did we craft everything we needed? I believe so. So let's go ahead and put down our bee barrel. Get it out here. Move that down there, put that there, and get our bee barrel. Where is that? Right there. So this guy is going to go... Basically, we're going to have the bee barrel into an item duct, into a DNA extractor, and then across from that we'll have a fluid duct that runs into the top of that. So actually we can have... I think we'll do it... Let's see, we're going to have some room on the wall to work with. I think we'll put the bee barrel here. Well, if we put... Yeah, let's try it there for now. Let's put the bee barrel there. Let's put the bee barrel there. Let's put our DNA extractor down here. Let's put in our genetics labware. Now we're going to need power for this, so we'll eventually need to bring some power down here. And then for the stuff, we need one of those, 2 of those, I believe. We need fluid ducts, and we need a single item duct. Alright. Oh, and we're going to need our little wrench thing too, I think. I'm pretty sure we're going to need that. So I know we need it there. Get that out of our inventory. Whoops. Put that there. Put that there. And yeah, I think for the design in here, for the wall, I'm going to have something here along the bottom, and then the roof will be up there. That'll block that off. Yeah, for now we'll just take this out and run it straight up through here. Alright, go up. And now we want to go over. This is always the hard part, making sure we line up right. No, we are not lined up. It's right there. Alright, so let's take and put some of the floor back, because I like being able to keep that natural look everywhere, to where you just see the pipe coming in through the top and that's it. Alright, let's take our fluid duct. So that's going to get pumped in through there. We'll need to dig around this eventually when we need to get back to it, but for now this will be fine. And yeah, let's just take it down through here. Oop. One there. and bring it down. So hopefully we can get some panels and covers over this, and that shouldn't be a problem. Let's put the, oh no, we need that, and now that. That will go out. Put one of those on. And wow, you can see how slow everything is moving. Okay, so now the DNA that we're going to get is going to go out through there. We do need a source of power, which I think for right now I'm going to go up and get one of those redstone cells that we have stored up here. Eventually, I will probably take the power directly from this big unit we've been saving stuff up into. This one's got a little bit left in it. Well, actually, if those are empty, we might as well take them and start them recharging, so they can be able to put more in later. And just swap it out. I think that's what we'll do, is swap it out. I don't know, you guys tell me, like, on recording for this kind of stuff, what do you guys want to see from this series? Do you want to see just what I do, like, naturally? Because I feel like each time I have to prepare, and that's what something I was talking to Seth about earlier, is that I try to prepare an episode for you guys so that you don't really have to sit through some of the more boring things, I guess you could say. Let's take that one out. And I don't even know if I'm very successful with that. I try to be for you guys, so okay. So that's there. Let's put that one there. And now we can take this one and take it downstairs there and hook it up. Now it is going to be rather easy, I think, to run some power. Let's toss this back over here before it annoys the crap out of my inventory. Okay, so I think it's going to be rather easy to do some power, because from there, all we got to do is run it down the wall and over this direction, and we'll be good to go. But for now, like I said, we're just going to use this redstone cell, just so you guys can see how this is going to work. So, boop. And it's giving it power. You'll see that it will soon start bringing in... Oh, we forgot to set the power to that. Oop, there we go. So that's going to start sending down bees. The bees are going to get broke down into DNA, and then the DNA is going to get pumped into this big cell over, or this tank over here, and that'll be another one that we start collecting of liquid, is bee DNA. And then the only one that we haven't started collecting yet is mob essence over here, which I'm hoping by next episode we can start doing. And then of course I'm going to get this room decorated and make it look nice. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to have some pipes that might naturally be out in the open here. I don't know how we're going to do that. Since the floor is already at this level, I want to keep... So you can see, there's the DNA. And I have a bad feeling that's going to cause even more lag, because you can see not only does it have a texture to it, it's like disco colored, so, and it constantly changes the colors and everything. So that's probably going to create even more lag for us. Yeah, 8 frames. Holy cow. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoy watching me play this. I enjoy playing it, and I have fun with it. But anyways, if you do, leave me some love down below. Let me know some things you might suggest to make my frames better. I currently have like 8 gig available of RAM, and I've got 4 of it dedicated to Minecraft for Feed the Beast. Do you think I should put more? Is that enough? Is that too much? What do you think? And of course, what would you like to see me do here on Feed the Beast? Do you have suggestions for things you would like to see? Or do you have suggestions for the next mod pack? Because pretty soon, before too long, we're going to be thinking about switching mod packs again, which will definitely help the lag. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, comment criticism down below, like it if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're not already. I put out new videos every day of the week, and I'll see you guys next time for another episode of Feed the Beast. Take it easy. Peace out.